Ooh, I got him. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, what's up, family? This your boy, your host, Arthur Chill Fetty, just coming in live, man, So we dealing with today the metaphysics of 2022, you heard me? So we gonna hit on a few things today. And let me bring this here little dictionary over here. So you got metaphysics, you got meta. It's two words put in one, you know what I'm saying? So you got meta on one word, and you got physics on another word. So what we're gonna do today, we finna break these two words down and figure out some things about them. So for the first word, we're gonna go ahead and go with meta. Meta is a word that stems from Latin or Greek, among, with, or after, meaning basically occurring later than or in succession to, situated beyond or behind, highly organized or specialized form, more comprehensive, transcending, uh, used with a discipline to designate a new but related discipline designed to deal critically with the original one. Okay, all right. So let's go to physics. That was meta. Uh, Now you thinking probably why Facebook changed their name to Meta Book, Meta Program, Meta Services, you know, things of that nature. You got a lot of cryptocurrency out there right now that's dealing with the metaverse. And so what I'm bringing to the table is the metaphysics behind all of what's really going on uh, for the 2022. So, y'all just bear with me a little bit, family, while I give y'all what's going down. So we're looking for the PHY. So now we finna look for the word physics. So a lot of y'all probably already know what that means. All right. Okay, we got physics. Okay, so physics is like a natural science, art of medicine. The art or practice of healing a disease or sickness, the practice of profession of medicine, an agent of preparation, a natural science, a natural science. Okay, so metaphysics of 2022. So what we got here today is basically let me get in tune with the universe. You know what I'm saying? So what we got here today, family, is basically is let me matter of fact, let me get on this side of the game. Yeah, that's way more professional. You heard me at the little chill fed hangout. But what's up, Fire Knowledge? The metaphysics of 2022. So now we know that meta is a word that's Latin and Greek. So is physics. It's a natural science. Meta mean beyond, before, uh, bringing it into that next. Now let's look up the whole word metaphysics put together. Because what that represents there is the whole shebang. So we're gonna go to metaphysics because I'm just doing a little, instructing, a little teaching today. Not really no type of lecture or nothing like that. But I'm just showing y'all how you break compound words down and then go to the main word of it, you know, and pretty much really know what it means in its whole context. Metaphysics. I was just on that page too, bro. All right, here we go. Metaphysics. So, metaphysics is something they pretty much got from like Aristotle, one of those Greek philosophers back then or something. Uh, it is basically like the division of philosophy that is concerned with the fundamental nature of reality and being, and that includes ontology, cosmology, and often epistemology. You know, abstract philosophical studies, a study of what is outside objective experience. You know, so they got something that happens outside of the experience that you're going through right now. You know what I mean? So that's the metaphysic part of that. Now, so when you put both of them together, you got meta, you got metaphysics, and it's telling you that, hey, you're dealing with stuff that come from religious writing. You're dealing with the cosmos, and then you're even dealing with ontology and also natural science. So these the metaphysics of 2022. So y'all already see that, you know, you got crypto coming out. Metaphysics of 2022. Facebook changes name to Meta Platforms. You got all of these different coins, digital real estate, Decentraland, Mana, Engine Coin, you know, the NFT game. So the metaphysics is what they really trying to tell you this whole year is start preparing for the new age. The old age is pretty much gone away. Getting ready. They transitioning from the old age to the new age. You know, things are gonna be more tech savvy. You already seen on some of the predictions that the Simpsons had predictions on their channel, and I put it up on a couple videos back, where you gonna start receiving emails as holograms when they come out with these new phones. Even Amazon, UPS, or FedEx can show up at your door with a hologram. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just something jumping up that's holographic, 3D, 5 dimensions. And it look human, it looks real, you know what I'm saying? And it's right there at you. You know, they gonna be doing concerts like that. They had one with your boy, I think he got a big lawsuit behind Travis Scott or something like that. You know, they got something going on with that. Man, listen, 2022 is the year where a lot of stuff finna start falling in line. A lot of your thoughts and ideas are gonna fall in line, and you gonna have those opportunities. But it's up to you to be conscious, to take control of the opportunity and advantage of it when it come to you. You know, so as for me, man, I was out of work for a whole month, man. You know, down bad. You know, Mom was in the hospital. You feel me? With the COVID, going through this, going through that. You know, that's one of my pillars. You know, in this whole thing. You know, so I just be like, hey man, that's a lot of my strength. You know, but it taught me how to be strong in the midst of adversity, you know, because I'm still here. We still got the Fire Knowledge family. We still building each other up. We still got good energy, you know. So having that type of experience in this latter part of my life, it really taught me something. You feel me? So that's when I started getting more deeper into my studies, like, you know, because my mom is she's super sharp. You feel me? So I learned a lot from what I seen her do, and my grandmother and my fathers. You know, so and it just trickled down to me, and I'm gonna pass it down to my young ones. You know, and that's part of lining things up. Cause you got three tools in this money. You go on and calendar, uh, you gonna see that it was really no zero. So you can say, hey man, we're in the year 222. You hear me? It's a whole new year, man. So we basically 222 years into the new age. And dealing with the metaphysics of 2022, you're going to see a lot of stuff start coming out on social media, uh, dealing with technology. Um, the money, the currency is going to take a drastic turn, a drastic shift. A lot of people going to start having less cash available because everything gonna be start being pretty much on the phone. You're gonna see a lot of vendors and a lot of cashiers telling you they don't take cash no more this year. You heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? Your Arthur Chill Fetty, uh, Fire Knowledge family, and also uh, this is going on right now in China. You know, as you got spots over there in China that don't take cash at all. You got to pay with your phone. You got to pay with your handheld device. You know, so what I'm trying to tell you too, at the same time, that device that's in your hand, that's $1 million thing right there. You know, it's only how far you can take what you got inside of you and put it on that device and show the world. You hear me? So the metaphysics of 2022. This year here, things lining up. Uh, Relationships gonna get a little better. Your conscience gonna become a little bit more clearer. You're gonna be able to let things go in order to pursue what you need to pursue. But you got to understand these all coming from the seeds that you planted in 2019, 2020, 2021. You know, now a lot of those seeds finna start to blossom. You know, so and that's dealing with the natural science. You know what I mean? So it's like when you do stuff out the goodness and the kindness of your heart and not looking for anything back, it take time sometime for you to even get rewarded for that sometime by the universe, because when you're doing it out, you're not really paying it no attention. But when it happened to you, you be like, wow, this probably came from that when I did that. You feel me? So sometimes it is good to be conscious of planting good seed, because you putting that seed there for a purpose, you know. because you want to have that seed grow and push out that fruit. You hear me? So this is the year 2022, man, that uh, a lot of people dreams gonna come true, you know. A lot of things that's shaping up in this world, far as uh, culture. Um, it's gonna be less killing this year. You know, a lot of brothers finna start realizing that, hey man, we taking each other out for no reason, you know. Um, and that's just, you know, because of the simple fact you got the NFT game that done came out, and it's showing artists that they can be independent, you know. It's just according to that artist's grind. It's just according to that artist support group or that community that that artist, you know, pushes music or his art to. You know? So I'm just having this little gentle conversation with you guys, giving you some of the real. They're gonna probably do like a couple more journeys up to other space. Look out for Elon Musk and the crew, man, because hey, listen, I like looking at the competition. Honestly, I like looking at the competition between him, uh, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson. You got them three right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really pay attention to what's going on in Russia, China too much on that dynamic of space. But far as here in America, you know what I'm saying? I pay attention to that because there's a lot of spiritual literature, ancient literature that goes behind what they trying to do. You know, and we'll get in some of that there a lot this year here when I break it down. But I'm watching that because it's some it's a it's a technique and a science behind that. It's a real purpose of why they trying to be the first, you know, to step foot on Mars, build a colony, uh, and they got the seed vault. You know what I'm saying? And Jeff Bezos was talking about he want to take big corporations and put stuff up there to clean the earth. And you got so much going on. People want to tour space. So, you know. But this the year to look out for a lot of that. This the year because, see, we transition. You know what I'm saying? Everything lining up. You hear me? Everything lining up. You know, and it's up to you to get in line. You feel me? And have that discipline, you know, to not get left behind. Because this year gonna be the opportunity for a lot of us to really take off. You know, so make the right investments. You got Tyson's coming up. Make the right investments, long term, and start planting these seeds early in the year. You know, cause things lining up for you. You hear me? Things lining up for you. So let's just make it happen. You heard me? You ain't gonna see this year here no more. After this year, you ain't finna see 2022. You know what I'm saying? For real, unless you gonna plan on living 200 more years. You heard me? And that's when you got the four tools. You hear me? So that probably be our kids. You hear me? So, you know, and you want to build that kind of generational wealth. You hear me? You know, so I know my kids, you know what I'm saying, gonna be able to, kids are gonna be able to pull this stuff here up. What I'm talking about on a hologram later down the line, like if you ever saw what they call it, Radio One, Player Radio One or something. Is one of them old video game movies where the dude was looking for the highly something prophecies or something he did with a video game. And they go to the library and they pull it up with all his stuff that he had in the archives. You know, so my kids gonna be able to do me the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? So 2022, man. Y'all line it up, man. Keep your thoughts right. Stay positive, stay focused, follow your knowledge. Love y'all. Keep that good energy and keep pushing. You heard me? For sure. Be easy.